I'm Chirstian Cuthbert. I'm the Assistant Director at Train with Kenyans. I've been a cross-country and track and field coach for 18 years now. I've served in the church as youth pastor. I'm ordained within the Christian Missionary Alliance, and I've also had the opportunity to serve as an Army chaplain. I love the opportunity to combine two of my passions in life: working with runners and telling people about God and His Word. Let me tell you about my unique opportunity this summer. I get to travel to Kenya and work with the runners at their Olympic trials. And hopefully, I'll have the opportunity to travel to London and work with them at the Olympics as well. Last November, David Chirome and I had the opportunity to go up to the New York City Marathon. We got to meet and talk with a number of elite Kenyan athletes. We had lunch with Mary Katani and her coach and her physiotherapist. We got to meet and talk with Olympic gold medalist Peter Rono, world record holder Wilson Kipketer, multiple New York City Marathon champion Tegla Larupe. We got to meet Sally Kipyego, Emmanuel Mutai, Edward Chezarek. I got to meet David Okeyo, the Secretary General of Athletics Kenya. One of our most special opportunities was when we got to hang out with Boston and New York City Marathon champion Jeffrey Mutai and upcoming Kenyan runner Matthew Kisorio in their hotel room, and then we got to go out and eat dinner with them afterwards. One thing is clear from talking with runners like Mary Katani and Jeffrey Mutai is that the vast majority of the earnings of these Kenyan runners go to these European agents that don't necessarily have their best interests in mind. Last summer, I had the opportunity to sit down with Boaz Lalang and Caleb Ndiku at the Adidas Grand Prix meet in New York. From the time I spent with Caleb and Boaz, from the news coverage I read and the Facebook posts they have, I'm confident that both Boaz and Caleb love the Lord. But through my talking with them, I could tell that there were certain basics of the Christian faith that they needed a better understanding of. One of the things we want to do is to provide the resources to these elite athletes to help them work within a corrupt agency system. An elite Kenyan runner may only have 2 or 3 years of an earning window, and the agents take the vast majority of those earnings. But if we can connect elite athletes with personal financial counseling to teach them how to take what they've earned and make it a long-term sustainable income, a Kenyan runner can have a significant impact on his family and on his community, even with a limited budget. We also want to connect athletes with educational opportunities to provide long-term sustainable income. We also want to provide pastoral care to give athletes an eternal foundation on which to build their life in this world. I believe if we can bring the power of the gospel into the lives of these athletes, they can turn around and invest in their communities both financially and spiritually. When the opportunity came up to serve as the Kenyan Olympic chaplain, I offered to raise my own support for it. My effectiveness is based on my access, and my access is based on my trust. One of the best ways to build trust is to convince the athletes and the federation that I'm not serving to get something out of it, that I'm here to serve them. I need people who are going to support this mission with prayer, to pray for me, to pray for wisdom and guidance and words and opportunities. I want people to partner with us to pray for these athletes, for opportunities to help them in their personal spiritual life, to help them in their profession. I'm also looking for people to partner with me financially. I've offered to raise all my own support for this trip, to prove to them that I'm there to serve and not there to take. I'm trying to raise about $5,000 to $6,000 that will send me to Kenya for 3 weeks to work with the Kenyan national team, to serve as chaplain at their trials. That money will also send me to London and give me an opportunity to work with elite athletes from Kenya and hopefully around the globe. Regardless of how you're able to partner with us, please keep up to date with our website, and I'm looking forward to the great things God will do this summer.